even today, like Gandhiji's words. I think that's about the proof that tells us that truth and wisdom are universal, and it cannot be dated and it cannot be colored. That's the reason why Mr. Martin Luther King III is here, to affirm the relevance. I have the pleasure of welcoming the great man who is very successfully following so far a very, very hard act to follow. 50 years ago, his father, please, father, now the son is here. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s son is here. And Mr. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi's great-grandson. Welcome to Mohandas. Most of you, or some of you at least, will think the same way. I have bestowed upon myself this glory without probably never being able to deserve it. But nevertheless, I bask in this glory without thinking of deservance. The stage is all yours, sir.
Let me first just thank God for a wonderful opportunity to be in India, be in Chennai tonight for this incredible performance. Each and every artist, from poetry reading, to music, to the delivery of one of the greatest messages that our world has been exposed to, that my father delivered in 1963, August 28th. It is truly a very special honor to be retracing these steps 50 years after my mother and father visited this great country. But to pay tribute, first and foremost, to the great Mahatma Gandhi, where who my father learned so much from. And he and his team effectively utilized those strategies to bring about social change in the United States of America. This evening, I believe, has been a great tribute to Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. But perhaps there's a challenge for all of us. And that challenge is, how do we sustain and create a nonviolent revolution in a world that appears to want to embrace violence as a first step? Well, it really begins with each and every one of us, because we have to demand that we resolve conflict wherever conflict arises without either destroying person or property. We are truly God's highest creation, but when we have issues with one another, which may be sometimes religious, which may be class or status, which could be almost anything, instead of using what God gave us, which is our minds by resorting to using the methods of lower animal forms. We are better as human beings than the behavior that we exhibit from time to time. And so now truly is the time to restate, re-articulate the message of Gandhi and Martin Luther King for our world. We can ultimately, I believe, stamp out terrorism in the world. We can ultimately stamp out hatred in the world. We do that by presenting ourselves as the spirit of love. We do that by learning how to forgive. We do that by making ourselves totally committed and immersing ourselves in the philosophy of nonviolence. Not just talking it, but living it. That's why we look behind us and see the living dream. Well, the living dream we must personify, each of us. Because there's a voice in us called conscience that knows the difference between what is right and wrong. My father used to say that the ultimate measure of a human being is not where one stands in times of comfort and convenience, but where one stands in times of challenge and controversy. He went on to say that on some questions, cowardice asked, is a position safe? Expediency asked, is a position political? He went on to say that one more level asked the question, is a position popular? But something deep inside, called conscience asked, is a position right? Sometimes we must take positions that are neither safe, nor popular, nor political. But we must take those positions because our consciences tell us they are right. That's what nonviolence does. And so I am so honored, again, to have had this opportunity. I've been in your country now for 12 days. And we'll go back to the United States to share there and in other places around the world that nonviolence is alive and well. And nonviolence is the way. From the bottom of my heart again, and I believe there's going to be a couple more things we will do, I want to thank all of the performing artists this evening, everyone, for this incredible, incredible night. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have. And also, I look forward to coming back to Chennai and to India in the very near future. Thank you and God bless you.
I'm sure your father had a favorite song he wants to. We, our great-grandfather, father of the nation, also loved the song very much. I'd like you to hear it.